Well, this certainly isn't your typical learning setting, but for the next 3 days, I'm lucky enough to call this frozen lake my classroom. I'm in Arvidsjaur in northern Sweden. It's -10 degrees and we're on the cusp of the Arctic Circle. We're here for Audi's Ice Pro driving experience, and I can already tell it's going to be a blast. This intensive 3-day course is designed to help everyday motorists master the art of snow driving. At the end of the experience, you should be able to steer, control, and even drift your way around ice and snow. The added benefit being that the skills you learn here will also assist your everyday abilities on the blacktop. Now, one of the really interesting things that Audi does when you start this course is the first afternoon they basically let you out onto a course and let you just get everything out of your system, because basically if you turn up to the first classroom session, all you want to think about is getting on the snow for the first time and experiencing it. This is the first actual proper tutorial sort of exercise where you're on track. It's a big oval ring, and as you can see at the moment I'm having very little throttle input. I'm only making minimal steering adjustments. So what they're teaching is to come into the corner with long sort of trail braking. That way it keeps weight over the steering wheels, and it means that you can actually turn. And the double prong effect is that it actually sets up the car for the rest of the corner. It swings the back out. It's a fantastic feeling when you get it right. So this is the second formal exercise that we do. They call it the flick flack, but in Australia, weirdly, we call it the Scandinavian flick. It's not known as that here, but it's a bit of a motorcana exercise where you're going round a set track and you're practicing all the different lessons that you've learnt so far. So being smooth, linking the corners together, and sometimes using the car's shifted weight to help spin it around on the ice. Next up is applying that theory to new tracks, including straight sections of ice where it's possible to reach nearly 150 k's an hour. To show us the ropes is Audi Australia instructor and race car driver Steve Pizzardi. Steve, what's the secret? How do you extract as much speed as possible on this track?
It's no different to extracting a time on tarmac, believe it or not. It's controlled aggression. You do want the car moving around a little bit beneath you, but not too much, because obviously that just wastes time and energy. For most Aussies, the way you think about trying to get a car to slide is just to boot it, use the power and get the tail to swing out. On the ice, it doesn't work that way. The best way, the fastest way is, and the way with the most control, funnily enough, is to use the weight transfer. Get the front of the car to bite, and that'll make the back of the car slide. And the best way to do that is to use the brakes. So I'm just using the brakes to shift weight over the front, that unloads the rear. Once it's set up, then I can pick up the power to get out of the corner and then do the lovely power slide on the way out.
Now, while I couldn't hang the tail out nearly as well as Steve, it doesn't take long to get a feel for the car, learning to overcome some nasty habits along the way. Okay, I've had 2 full days worth of training. I've learnt the Scandinavian flick, I've learnt how to drift, I've learnt all the necessary skills. It's time to take all of that out onto the track for a 7.3 kilometre time trial. Let's do this. We're into the final run. I've got 7.3 Ks to try and link together, I don't know, dozens and dozens of icy, slippery corners. I mean, they change every lap too, because depending on how much snow is on the track, the course can be either a little bit grippy or no grip at all. Like we've been told, the entire 3-day course, the brakes really are your friend, and they help in making the transitions into and out of corners really smooth. So much so, I'm not normally a left foot braker, but I've just got my left foot literally sitting over the left pedal to make little dabs and little interventions to help pull the car into corners, and it really does work. I think with something like this, when you've got a group of people that have spent the same amount of time on snow, I mean, they're all pretty decent drivers, a lot of it comes into what's above the shoulders, keeping your head together as you put together this final run. I mean, we're not exactly playing for sheep stations here, but it'd be cool to have ultimate bragging, right? So I think my problem is I just enjoy going sideways too much. Irrespective of who wins this is so much fun. Hard to believe, you know, where we came from a couple of days ago to where we are now, just how much more comfortable you feel on the ice. It's no wonder Sweden produces so many fine rally drivers, because they've got this as their playground. I think it's safe to say that I wasn't this interested in extracurricular activities at school, but the Ice Pro driving experience is on a different level. The fact that ordinary Joes like me can go out and learn so much in the space of 3 days is just amazing. But as they say, practice makes perfect, so I'm going back out on the ice to go and hone my skills.